Hi students, the next part of your air and atmosphere, we are going to look at the carbon cycle. So atmospheric carbon dioxide, the naturally occurring 0.03%, is taken in by plants and incorporated as glucose, C6H12O6. So the carbon dioxide, the carbon that we are going to look at, right, is taken in by the plants through the process of photosynthesis. Okay, it will form glucose, C6H12O6. So this is built up in the plants, and then through feeding processes, this carbon is being passed to organisms to build mass. So when your animals or when your human beings eat the plants, this carbon is passed on to the animals, still the same as glucose. And this glucose is being incorporated by the living things, the animals, to build their mass. Okay, at the same time, this glucose, the carbon, right, immediately some of it will also be broken down to respire. So for the process of respiration, where glucose plus oxygen gives out carbon dioxide plus water and releases large amount of energy. Okay, so carbon dioxide is released by animals back to the atmosphere. So the carbon went from in the atmosphere to the glucose in plants to the glucose in animals, and respiration return it as atmospheric carbon dioxide. Okay, but I was telling you some of it is being incorporated as mass on the animals. So what happens is when your plants and your animals die, right, with death, the decomposers, okay, let's write decomposers here. The decomposers will break down the carbon that's incorporated as mass, and it will form fossil fuels. At the same time, when your decomposers feed on the dead cells or the dead matter, right, they will also give out carbon dioxide through respiration. So the carbon is either incorporated as your hydrocarbons, okay, your fossil fuels, or it will be given out via respiration by your decomposers. Okay, so this carbon incorporated as fossils when animals die. Okay, or it is also returned to the atmosphere via CO2, via respiration. Okay, carbon dioxide is burned during, carbon dioxide is formed during the combustion of fossil fuel to produce energy. So years later, humans will go and dig up these fossil fuels again, and then we will burn it for energy, and this carbon that's inside is released as carbon dioxide gas. So with all this cycle, it ensures that your carbon dioxide is relatively constant throughout the environment.